It is the ultimate in Christmas gifts, but it doesn't fit under a tree. I'm talking about a car. But our first guest also represent the sentiment of the season with family, tradition, and the spirit of giving. Daryl and Josh Wisch are not only father and son, but they are also the founders of Bayway Auto Group and Wisch Auto Group. We have a nice surprise in a minute, but first, gentlemen, start your engines. Let's get to know Daryl and Josh. Hello there. Start your engines, like literally. Yeah, right. All right. Daryl, you grew up loving cars. What was your first car?
67 Plymouth GTX.
Oh, you had a good one. A good muscle car there.
With a payment book, though, too, I might say.
Yeah, but you loved cars so much that you actually went into the business in selling cars. You started at a young age in the 70s, and then at one point you said, okay, there's selling and then there's owning a dealership. What went into that decision?
Okay. Well, first of all, I worked for Tenneco Oil Company for about 4 years, a little over that. And I had a couple friends in the car business so that they were doing better than me, it looked like monetarily. So I decided to give it a try. And now I just started off selling, but quickly, luckily, I guess got moved through management along the way pretty quick and had an opportunity to become a dealer, and here we are.
Yeah, okay, so Bayway Auto Group, the first one was Bayway Lincoln, and today you have 6 franchises.
Yes, sir.
Whatever car you pretty much want, you can pretty much get, right? Lincoln, Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Cadillac, and Kia. All right, then we move on to the next generation of cars, which is Josh, right?
Yes,
You have a new set of wheels right here. You grew up in the business. What were your earliest memories of growing up in the business?
You know, growing up as a kid, I run around the car dealership wherever he was working at the time and stuff, and eventually when he got his first store, I lived there. I mean, it was just, I loved cars, I loved everything about it, and I'd hang out in the sales offices and work in the shop and do anything I could to be around the dealership. I'd looking for any excuse to be around it. I just loved it.
Not only did you love the cars, you loved the business of it and like helping people to connect their transportation, right? You know, cars is one of the best inventions ever made, right? It connects people to so many different things, but you got to see that part as well. You and I were both joking in the green room about our first independence was our bicycle, and then you got a car. And you have a little car story that shares a little, how you got your independence for real on the car.
Yes, so my first vehicle, family bought a truck, and of course, I probably wasn't perfect all the time, and the keys got pulled away from me, so I bought my first vehicle for $600.
Bought your own. Yeah, you're like, okay, I'll show you, Dad. I'll buy my own car.
Yeah, I was like, I got a '65 Mustang. I'm going to put this thing together. It'll be ready in 2 months. It took 6 years, but I forgot that you have to have money to be able to do it, and I didn't have any at that time.
Oftentimes the next generation wants nothing to do with the parents' business that they built. You, like you just said, have always wanted to do that. You actually went on to get your education to further your experience in the car business.
Yeah, so there's a university called Northwood University, main campus out of Michigan area, and then a campus in Dallas. And I was actually going to A&M. That's where my plan was, is to go to Texas A&M College Station, and then just heard about this place. It was automotive marketing and management as a degree, as a 4-year bachelor degree. I was like, okay,
There's
I don't
actually
know
a degree
why.
of bachelor's automotive marketing.
Yes.
Oh, that's pretty cool. All right, and so that obviously also helped in your foundation to open your own dealership.
Yes, and we have 3 locations. All of my are Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram stores, and just fun brand, just a little bit of everything to offer. And we're all over north side of Houston, the east side of Houston, and just a little bit everywhere.
And we're also talking about the fact that so many things are being bought up by big corporations right now to be still family owned. You've seen generations come in. You saw couples come in to get cars, and all of a sudden their kids are getting cars, their grandchildren are getting cars.
Yep. Yes, well, I have. I've got customers that I still have, a lot of them that are from 1975 when I got in the business.
Yeah.
The whole family, 4th generations.
Yeah. I had a Nova hatchback. I'm sure it was on your floor at one point in 1975. All right. Bayway Auto Group and Wisch Auto Group. So together, you love community. You do a lot of things in the community. Some of the big things that you love to do is support youth, and you sponsor high school sports, school performances, youth scholarships, and fundraisers. You host charity car shows. Wherever you can help out, you help out. And one big area is children's health issues, specifically Texas Children's Hospital. So I want to bring in Dr. Rain Rouse. Dr. Rain Rouse, come on in here. All right.
Hello. Hello, how are you?
And one of the reasons why Texas Children's Hospital, and in particular their pediatric cancer program, is you have a connection to that.
Well, I have a friend that did lose his daughter to cancer and all. And of course, we all spent a lot of time together and all. And I saw all the benefits of it. But what's so needed, though, really about the hospital too, for us donating is everything that it's in Houston, and we get to see it. I mean, we know we see the hospital, and we hear of all the great things they do. So it's great to be able to actually be in the same city and the town to see where you put money at,
Yeah.
rather than send it off somewhere you don't always know where it went.
Right, right,
where
right.
it ends up.
Dr. Rouse, you grew up here in Houston, right?
I grew up right here in Houston.
Yeah, and you said something to me in the green room earlier, which makes you my favorite doctor ever.
I said, and we all know we have to follow doctor's orders. This is a proclamation
Okay.
that you have looked exactly the same the entire time that I have watched you on television.
And you started
Since I was
watching as a little girl.
As a little girl.
Okay, wow.
So let the record reflect. You have not aged
All right.
a minute.
So what made you decide you want to be a doctor, and in particular going into childhood cancer? Because I have a couple of friends also in that line of medical work, and at the same time they can be tough, they say it's so rewarding.
Absolutely. It is the reward of my life. And honestly, I never would have imagined that I would end up being a childhood cancer doctor, but I did a rotation at Texas Children's Hospital. I was affected by Hurricane Ike and had to come out and do a rotation there, and I fell in love with it. I changed my kind of life's plan and knew that this is what I was called to do.
Yeah, so many times when someone says they're a doctor in a certain field, we picture you as just being the doctor who walks into the office and talks to patients. There is so much more that goes
So
into
much
what you
more.
do. And one of those things is leading clinical trials, which, we're
Absolutely.
known for our innovation in medicine in Houston.
Absolutely. The reason that we have been able to do so well in childhood cancer and truly bring kids to a cure is only because of research, and it's only because of generous donations.
Yeah.
So we've seen cure rates rise precipitously over the last 20 to 30 years, and we're really taking care of the whole kid for their whole life.
Yeah. All right. Tell us about the Steering Hope campaign and why that spoke to you all.
One of our biggest things are just weaknesses for children. Just knowing that they need all the help we can give in some way or another. And my wife and I always say it all the time. That's our biggest weakness. Somebody brings something to us that has anything to do with that. But just again, that's touched us in different ways through family members, through friends, and stuff that have been through stuff that the program just does such a great job. And you're able to see it, like he was saying earlier. You're able to see the change that it makes.
Yeah.
That's a wonderful part of it.
Participating dealerships donated a portion of the proceeds during the month of September, which is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. So you made you raised over $72,000 last year at Bayway alone. This year, Wisch also joined. And so, how critical are these programs where people are able to raise money for your research programs?
These funds are absolutely critical. These families and kids are fighting for their lives, and there's so much that goes into that. These funds allow us to move research forward. They allow us to keep families together. They allow us to support so many programs that we have that truly help the kid continue to do well, to thrive, and to cure their cancer so they can get back to doing whatever raising shenanigans they were supposed to do. Right?
Being a regular
we need
kid.
them to be a regular kid.
All right. This year, you joined forces, Bayway and Wisch Auto Groups, for raising money, and we have a check for you for this program totaling.
Wow.
We need a drum roll
The
there.
suspense, we need a drum roll.
$122,900.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so there you go.
Wow, thank you so much. This is absolutely amazing.
And
oh my
thank
gosh.
you all
got one
for
more.
being great corporate
another one.
citizens. Wait, there's more. But wait, there's more. Oh my God.
Another one.
Oh wow. Okay, so we have 122 and 35,000.
Wow.
So $157,900.
Okay, that is outstanding.
We're going to try to get that bigger next year.
This is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, and Dr. Rouse, we want to go with you when you try to put these through the drive-through, through that little thing at the bank and deposit.
Right. It might take a few tries, but I'm going to get them in there.
Okay, and I'm going to round out with one thing. If there's something on the horizon when it comes to childhood cancer that you have great hope for in the next few years, what is that?
Targeted, personalized therapy that treats the cancers and spares all the healthy cells that are in their body. And we
no
are
collateral
there
damage,
at
yeah.
Texas Children's Hospital. We are there right now, and we're only getting better.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you two so much, very much. To learn more about the Wisniewski's family dealerships, visit BaywayAutoGroup.com and WischAutoGroup.com. To learn more about the Steering Hope campaign, visit TexasChildrens.org/SteeringHope.